गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमो नमः। मायातीते व्यापि वैकुण्ठलोके पूर्णैश्वर्यैश्चतुर्वुहमध्ये रूपं यस्यद्भाति शङ्कर्षणाख्यं त्वं श्रीनित्यानन्दरामं प्रपद्ये। मया भर्त्या जाण्डशङ्खास्त्रयाङ्गशेते साक्षात् करुणाम्भोधिमध्ये यस्यैकांशः श्रीपुमानादिदेवस्त्वं श्रीनित्यानन्दरामं प्रपद्ये। बद्धे वितनुते भक्तिं मूकमावर्तय श्रुतिं यत्कृपात्वमहं वन्दे श्री मदन गोपालकं प्रभुं। जय निताई, हरि बोल। हैप्पी श्री नित्यानंद आविर्भाव जयंती to everyone. Today is 549th Nityananda Avirbhav Jayanti. So I pray to his lotus feet, Sri Nitai's lotus feet, that to spread everyone his causeless mercy. We are really sick. We really need his causeless mercy. We are not qualified to attain his kripa, to attain his mercy, to attain his blessings. Then also we can pray with a great hope, because only Nitai for Kali Yuga, if anyone can do something, he is Nitai. Not even Sri Gaurachandra. Because only Nitai, he is Akrodha Paramananda Nityananda Rai. He is Jagat Guru. Akrodha. He has no anger. He is not searching for respect, that if somebody respect him or not. He is not searching. Like Balaram. But Nitai, he is more greater than Balaram also. This form, in this form, in the form of Balaram, he holds some weapon. He was the teacher, guru of Bhima and Duryodhana for club, Gada. But here Nitai, his weapon is his beauty. His weapon, his beautiful nature, mood. His weapon, his kripa, his very special mercy for all living entities, not even for human beings. So this day, Nityananda Trayodashi, Avirbhav Jayanti of our Nitai. Yes, Kalijivas, we can say Nitai is for us. Nitai is for all those persons who is very fallen like me. So that's why this day is really very special for all devotees, Gauriyas. His Parama Kripalu. He is Data Shiromani, crown jewel of all Data. Who is giving? I'm here to give some words not about his truths. Who is Nitai? Because in different granthas, in various way, in different way, already described millions times. And I know all of you, the devotees, you know everything. Then also I chant some slokas from Sarupa Goswami Karcha. What is said about Nitai? Who is Nitai? He is Sankarshan. He is the Lord of Maya. He is Lord of all avatars. He is non-different form of Sri Krishna, Shamkarshan, Mula Shamkarshan. And all the other avatars, special form of him. So we know this all. About the truths of Nitai, what Shastra, Chaitanya Charitamrita and different granthas, they said. I'm here to remember something about his special mercy and about us. About his mood, it's already said, he is Akrodha, Paramananda, full of pleasure, joy. He is full of blissful energy. He has no anger. He is not searching any faults, not like others. His kripa is very special for everyone, mainly for all those who is very fallen. So, about his kripa, we have to remember something, and we must be grateful about that. Otherwise, nowadays, everyone, most of the devotees, after they will take Diksha, initiation from Sri Gurudev, they will start Vigraha Seva. If really we are qualified to do that, I think not. It's my opinion about myself. And for all those persons who are like me, only by taking initiation, it's not enough. We have to prepare ourselves to do Vigraha Seva. Narottam Das Thakur, he describes something in his Kirtan about Nitai Tattva, Nitai Mahima, the glories of Sri Nityananda, who is Jagata Guru, is Guru for everyone. Everyone. নিতাই পদকমলা কোটি চন্দ্র সুশীতল যে ছায়ায় জগৎ জুড়ায় হেন নিতাই বিনে ভাই রাধা কৃষ্ণ পাইতে নাই দৃঢ় করি ধর নিতাইয়ের পায় সে সম্বন্ধ নাহি যার বৃথা জন্ম গেল তার সেই পশু বড় দুরাচার নিতাই না বলিল মুখে মজিল সংসার সুখে বিদ্যা কুলে কি করিবে তার. Very special words. At the beginning, he said the conclusion. He described the conclusion. What is that? Nitai pada kamala koti chandra sushitala. For what we're running everywhere here and there? To attain peace, happiness in our life. In our life, we want to attain both happiness and peace. Shukh, Shanti. It's very special for us, for our life. If we have no peace, if we have no happiness, that means our life is useless. If we have no peace, if we have no happiness, that means the fault within us. We should not blame anyone for that. So that's the way where we can get that peace, that happiness from the lotus feet of Sri Nityananda. How much peace and happiness, the bliss we can get in our life, we cannot compare with anything. It's limitless, endless, and without any break. Because all those happiness, all those pleasure from this world, from material world, there is break. We cannot say this bliss, this pleasure is going continuously. No. There is some starting and ending also. But if we can connect ourselves with Nitai, then that pleasure will be continuous, without any break. But how? Only by taking initiation from Sri Gurudev? No. What exactly we are doing? In the same kirtan it is said, Ahankare matto hoiya nitai pado pasuriya অসত্যের সত্য করি মানি. That means we are keeping so much ego in our heart. If we have ego, then that pure love, pure peace, and happiness will never achieve. It will never come. Because in scripture and different acharyas, Siddha Mahatmas, they said, Ahamkara, the false ego is like a ear pillow. If you tie a ear pillow on your chest and trying to go inside the water, you'll never. Always that ear pillow will push you up. You cannot go inside the water. You can flow. It will float on the water. Maybe you can try 1,000 times, million times, but if that ear pillow is tied on your chest, you'll never go inside the water. If you are trying to go inside, the ear pillow will push you up. Same thing. Something is happening in our life. If we are keeping false ego in our heart, so that means we cannot mix with others. But in Bhakti Path, many times, million times, it is said that you have to leave, you have to remove all those activities which is coming out from your false ego. You have to leave. That mood of false ego, you have to remove from your heart. In Prema Bhakti Chandrika, Narottam Das Thakur very nicely said, he described about our 6 enemies: Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. And he said, yes, we are saying they are enemies, but without them, you cannot also do your bhajan. You have to turn, you have to change their mood. Krishna Shiva Kamar Pone, Krodh Bhakta Deshi Jane, Lobh Sadhu Sange Hari Katha, Moho Ishto Labho Bine, Mada Krishna Gunogane, Nijukto Koribo Jatha Tatha, Annatha Swatantra Kam, Anarthadi Jar Dham, Bhakti Pathe Sada Day Bhango, কি বা করিতে পারে কাম ক্রোধ সাধকেরে যদি হয় সাধুজনার সঙ্গ. He said about 6 enemies, but when he was describing about the solution, he just said about only 5. And that 5 is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, not Matsarya. Here Mada is not false ego, pride. Pride and false ego, it's different. Matsarya Irsha, envy. It's coming from that false ego. What is false ego? To think about very big about oneself. I'm a great scholar. I'm a great devotee. I'm very rich. I'm a very wise person. So such kinds of thinking about oneself, it's false ego. Same thing, I'm a great Vaishnava. I'm a great devotee. Even it is also said, it is also false ego if we are thinking, yes, I'm a great Vaishnava. I'm a great devotee. No. We're not allowed to say this. Yes, we are trying. We're trying to be a Vaishnava. We're trying to be a devotee. Because the qualification of a Vaishnava or pure devotee, it is said, Trenada Vishunichana, Tarori Vashahisnuna, Amani Namana Dena Kirtaniya Sadahari. If we have such kinds of qualities, if we are so polite, we are really very soft, I think I'm not. I'm not like grass. If somebody says something to me that, oh, you are doing wrong, I'll be angry. Suddenly I'll say, if somebody say, you are doing wrong, maybe you have no knowledge about this. It's directly a hit to my ego. I'll start to fight with that person. Why? Because he said, I don't know anything. Because he said, I'm not a Vaishnava. Because he said, I have no knowledge. So I'm not really polite or soft like grass. I'm not so really tolerable person. My patience is very low, very little. I cannot wait. I cannot digest anything if somebody says something about me. Suddenly I'll start to fight. I'm not tolerating anything. If somebody hit me, I'll start fight and I'll try to hit him. Omani namanadena. Here clearly said, we must respect all those person who is very respected. And we must respect all those person who are not respected. That means we must respect everyone. Respected, non-respected, friends, enemies. So everyone. We should not try to find any fault to others. First, we have to find the fault which is within us. But I am not doing this. I am not respecting everyone. I am always trying to find some faults to others. Chidranyashi. The mood to find holes, faults to others. And at the end, a great false ego about oneself. Great false ego. I know everything. So who is in front of me? They are lower than me. I'm great. If we are keeping such mood, that means it is sure that we are not following the path of bhakti. We are not following the path of Nitai Gauranga. It's not so difficult to follow the path. It's easy, but it's difficult for all those persons who are not in touch. That means directly. When I was studying, I am studying, not was. Still I am going to my Shiksha Guru, Prabhupada Nishita Kumar Goswami, to get some knowledge, to study something to him. Still I am student. So at the time when he will give lesson to us, he always trying to say, to describe the truths behind all those knowledge which is described in scripture. He says, my dear, don't forget, I can show you the path about the commentaries. But all the scriptures you have to realize, you have to feel. Because all those topics is not the job of your brain. It's from your heart. You have to feel, you have to realize. So only you can realize, only you can feel what I'll give study, I'll give lesson to you when you'll be in practice. Otherwise, only by reading the granthas, you can collect some dry knowledge in your brain. And by that, you can make your brain a puzzle. And that puzzle you'll never solve if you are not in touch with your bhajan. If you really want to realize all the scripture, then first and always you have to pray to the scripture and you have to continue your bhajan. Namasraya. Sri Guru Kripa. Sri Nitai Gauranga Kripa. Then scripture. Kripa, mercy, from scripture. So it's very important. If we are starting to collect the knowledge to make our that store of knowledge is very big, we can read so many granthas, so many scriptures, everything. But what will happen? It will make our life a big puzzle, and it's very difficult to solve that puzzle. My dear, same thing, same words I'll say to you. On this day, we have to take this sankalpa, oath, that will continue our bhajan without ego. We have to remove all those things from our heart. From bhajan, some ego are coming in our life. It says, bhajanothita abhiman. It's a examination for us. Examination for us. When we'll start bhajan after some time, after a little bit long time, that ego is appearing. Oh, I know so many things. I'm right, he's wrong. What I'm doing, that is right. What he is doing, they are doing, everything is nonsense. I'm a Vaishnavas, I'm following everything, I'm doing my bhajan, they are not. I'm chanting every day 100,000 to 100,000 Mahamantra, they're not even one round. So many kinds, so many different egos are appearing. It's an examination. And my dear, so many person, you can say 70%, 80% of sadhakas, when all those examination is coming, they're getting failed. It's very difficult to go away from all those things. That is why always we have to remember the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. Always we have to remember the lotus feet of Sri Nityananda. Only in our life, only these two persons, Guru and Nitai, can do everything for us. First Guru, because he is everything. From Guru, our life is starting. And by Guru, we can attain the highest platform. Our life is starting with Guru and not end. Because bhajan life will never end. No me bhaktya pranashati. So it will continue. And Guru will take us to that place on the highest platform. Guru will engage us in Nikunja Shiva. So, by Guru, we can get the lotus feet of Sri Nitai. And he will remove everything from our heart. Our false ego, Agyan Andhakar, darkness of ignorance, our all bad qualities, our enemies, hidden enemies. He will remove. Who? Nitai. But for that we have to prepare ourselves. How? In that way. First we have to remember the lotus feet of Sri Gurudev. And always we have to pray to Nitai. Always we have to pray to Nitai. Please remove all the bad qualities from my heart. Only by his kripa, only by Nitai kripa, one can realize Nitai. Only by Guru kripa, Bhakta kripa, one can realize Bhakti Sadhana Path, the way of Bhakti. Only by Nitai kripa and Guru kripa, one can engage himself, not by himself. By kripa, Guru will engage, Nitai will engage to Nikunja Seva. But we are not really following all those things. We can see everywhere. I am always trying to place myself on the top. They are also trying to place themselves on the top. I am showing my knowledge to others. Others will show their knowledge to me. I am trying to show that in front of me, everyone on the lower platform, others, they are trying to do the same. I am trying to find the faults to others. All those persons like me, they are also trying to do the same. It's our nature. We have that desire. We have this desire to follow Bhakti Patha. We are trying to do our bhajan, but on the time of examination, we are getting failed. Big zero. Because of that false ego. I'm a very scholar. I know everything. I'm trying to find the faults. Oh, he's wrong. I'm right. I'm a very wise. So, what they're doing, it's just nonsense. If we are trying and if we are keeping such mood in our heart, so how we can realize? My dear, we must use our heart for our bhajan, not brain. I have seen so many devotees. They are asking very tough questions. They are searching some truths which is very difficult to realize, very difficult to find. But they are not searching or trying to attain, which is in front of us, so much times in their hand. So much time in their hand to read the granthas. And they are reading, really reading. They can just recite thousands of slokas without giving their eyes on the grantha. From their brain, from their memory, they can just recite. But if we'll ask about the realization and feelings of all those slokas, there is big zero. Because we are reading, not realizing. We are studying without any feelings. Actually, we want to show our greatness about this all false egos. So, what is happening with that? So, everything will be show off. We are decorating deities with very beautiful dresses, ornaments. We are decorating the Singhasana in various ways. But about Shiva, there is no realization. Until that, decorating deities. Why? That Ada will see, Ada will take darshan of the deities and they will say, oh wow. And then my chest will be a little bit bigger. We are really waiting to hear that sound, wow. It's our nature to listen, to hear something great about oneself from others. So that's why we are reading granthas, because in front of others we have to recite slokas, we have to give lecture. That's why we have a very big bead bag, because we have to show to others that I am chanting Harinam, and in front of others we are chanting with big sound. Not bad. Starting granthas, chanting Harinam, decorating own self. Not bad. If there is connection, if it is only show off, that means we are wasting our time. We are cleaning the way in that way to showing off to others about our bhajan, about our practice. We are doing what we are doing. We are cleaning the path of hell, naraka. কলির জীব সব আউলিয়া হইয়া নরকে যাইবে তারা নাচিয়া গাইয়া. All those persons who are just showing off their bhajan, their practice, all those things, your practice is only for you and Guru will know. Ishtang matri jaravad gopayat. It's very hidden. not for show to everyone, not for say to everyone. It's not the topic for discuss with everyone generally. If I have doubts, to whom I'll ask? To Sri Gurudev. If Sri Gurudev is not there, that means departed. Then to whom I'll ask? A very senior devotee, well known, very pure senior devotee from same parampara, not to other. From same parampara. Because in front of us, in Gauriya Sampradaya, there is so many different parampara. Nityananda parampara, Advaita parampara, Narottam parampara, Acharya Thakur parampara. So many different paramparas are their tradition. And in different parampara, there is different mood, different realization, different, some very special practice. So when I'm from one parampara, I shouldn't go to another parampara to clear my doubts. I'll clear my doubts from my same parampara to senior, well-known, pure devotees. I'll associate with everyone. But when that time will come that I have to clear some doubts, some question, discuss about my bhajan, that time I'll go to my same parampara to senior person, senior devotees. Not a very new one. Well known. Who is well known? So my dear friends, Nitai is very kind to us. His Kripamay, Patita Pavan, Kali Yuga Pavan Avatar, Sri Nityananda, Jagat Guru Sri Nityananda. Our Pagal Nitai, he is there. He is there to take us from here, from this material world to spiritual world. He is there to engage us in Nikunja Seva. He is there to remove all the bad qualities from our heart. But we have to surrender first to Nitai. We are surrendering. That is not that we are not surrendering. We are surrender, but partial, not 100%. Not Saranagati. Partially we are surrendering to Guru and Nitai. We are keeping so many things for us, and one is false ego. So my dear friends, pray to Nitai to remove all false ego from heart. Otherwise, we are wasting our time. There is some kripa, basic kripa. But for basic kripa, we are not doing our bhajan. We want to get that bliss, that happiness, pure, eternal bliss, pure happiness. So to attain all those peace, happiness in your life, in our life, we must pray to Sri Nityananda. Happy Nityananda Tradashi to everyone again. I pray to lotus feet of my Dayal Nitai. Hey Prabhu, Please remove all those ego from the heart of everyone. I have a great hope because you are really merciful. You are very kind to everyone. You are not searching the fault if he is qualified or non-qualified. Yes, I am praying. I am really non-qualified. I am not able to realize your truths. I am not able to realize your kripa, your special mercy. But then also you have to bless me. You have to hold my hand and you have to take me from here and there. So, Jai Nitai to everyone. We'll meet again. Hari Bol.